All right. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's really weird.
I
You're pretty
heard
sure
the ads,
you heard
but
the
not
ads?
anything else. Yeah.
All right,
So I
I
don't know
I
if this is
don't
what.
believe we had audio for any of that. It looks like Streamlabs told me I had the right devices up. I should have been suspicious when I didn't see the monitor lighting up with all the audio levels. Um,
Oh.
but like, it found my devices correctly and named them properly, so I figured we were hearing that the whole time. Well, anyway, if you're just tuning in, I'm Hamstercrest, joined by Husky, our GMU esports
Yeah, what's up?
president and Overwatch player, or at least former. Don't know if you're still playing that game.
I'm waiting for Overwatch 2. That's all I can say right now.
Yeah. All right. Well, GMU opened on the six-man dive. Now rotated over to more of a hybrid composition. Honestly, I don't know what to call it. It's a little bit of, I'm assuming, what's meta on Koth. We have a ball. We have a diva, Cassidy, a little bit of spam. It's really that signature backline, the Brig Zen. I'm sure it's pretty standard. You know, obviously we don't see a lot of pros playing a lot of Overwatch 1 right now other than solo queue. We have a little bit of, I think, tier 2 that has happened contenders, but that's about it. Looks like GMU actually may be doing okay in this fight until that Brig went down to the pulse bomb. Wow, okay, some people trying to hide from Wright's bomb, and then Thickman is going to boop them into it. GMU flipping the point. Let's go GMU.
I know if Map Jammer don't got me. I know Thickman got me.
You know when I alt tab? I'm sorry. Okay, no, we're good. We still see the game footage. I was checking the VOD that all of this was coming through. I don't know if you guys could have noticed, but this stream might have been thrown together at the last second, but we wanted to get this footage to you, so sorry you had to watch map 1 without our audio. Maybe it was for the best, warming up on the casting booth, for me at least. But here we are, nonetheless. This is GMU's last fight. If they do not hold out here or pull it together, they hold at this point. They have no ults available. Thickman just trying to survive. There are a lot of megas on this map, so not picking one up here in the rotation here to hop back on might be.
Thickman had it for his dear life, trying to get some help before he can go back in and contest.
Yep. So he does have right in your face now to peel and put the DM back in, but unfortunately this hog is gonna get that hook on that. GMU just don't have the numbers here, don't have the ultimates. It's going to be Zappat stalling for a little bit longer. Pellets are going to tap Amform. He's going to go down. Map, round 1 rather, going to go to Miami here.
We still need you. Score 1-0.
Next time, I think I will be very deliberate. Even if I'm late, to be like, prod not R. On map 1, I was like, I just need this thing on the top, and then we're good to go. So we missed a little bit of footage there.
You were like focused on the thing that doesn't, you know.
Yeah, I didn't want to hold the players too long, honestly.
Yeah, no, it makes sense. Don't worry about it.
But enough about that. What is GMU's game plan to get a round win here and now? Not thinking too far ahead. They need to win this Sanctum map in order to move forward.
Wait, we get to see the Zap Lucy on this map. Oh, what a treat.
We do get to see it. He opened it last time, but now on Sanctum, it's going to be a lot more interesting now that there's much more viable environmental kill options. Unfortunately, if Binks goes down, GMU funneled into a small angle here that Genji was able to dash through and get a lot of damage in. Getting another kill on Thickman. Very unfortunate that Genji is able to do so much work for the for Miami here onto six-man dive, but it looks like they get a little bit greedy. GMU is going to convert 2 kills in their favor. They need to play this right, though, if they want to keep this advantage. So they're not getting too greedy now. They're going to take the space that's been given to them, moving on to the point here, but Miami's smart and was about to not let the point flip. Unfortunately, they actually got there a little bit slow. Fortunate for them, fortunate for us. And now this Genji, he somehow didn't get any kills, dies to Yaxin in that fight. But now they have the mines on the point, so GMU not looking too hot right here.
Diva against a Primal?
It's gonna
Do you remember
be
Slush Blossom?
yeah, this Blossom. Too many resources there to stop that, but
Yeah. Oh, we got a pause.
moving over to a pause. GMU burned a lot of ultimates in that
Actually, you
fight.
might know the reason of the pause because most of Patrick, sorry, Zappat and Ibinks just moved in onto campus and
Campus internet.
all right, yeah, I was with them when they're trying to fix it, and they said like, "Oh, it's fixed," but honestly, with the Mason campus, you never know.
Do you know if they're on Ethernet yet?
Uh,
Cause Zap, we both tried valiantly to get him on Ethernet, but the way they had it was like off campus apartments, but it was from
they're in the
GMU,
same place this semester, but not the exact same.
but a
foundation.
different building,
Yeah.
but like the same kind
Yeah,
of situation. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but on the right side now, since Zap has a manager, he can just go in whenever he has games to the practice room. Unfortunately, we do not have access to it till the beginning of the semester.
Yeah. Okay. I was feeling like something like that might happen, which is quite unfortunate. Yeah.
Yeah.
The situation again is that that I tried to resolve last semester for him, or last year, was there's a Wi-Fi box that they put in all the rooms, and it's a router, right? And it has one Ethernet slot going out. I don't know what the other one's for. It had some weird name, but they have it disabled. They're like, no, you just use the Wi-Fi. If you try to unplug their router, plug your new one in, which is what I did. I just bought a new router, an Ethernet cable off of Amazon that I was just going to bring over. And I'm like, screw their router. Like, we're just going to use our own. And they have something on the network that will see what your router is. And if it's not one provided by them, they won't send internet to it, basically.
Oh.
So there was no way to set up an Ethernet connection for Zappat, and so now both Zappat and Binks are playing on Wi-Fi right now.
Yeah,
which
they're
is
actually roommates right now. I don't know if
that's cool.
anyone knew that. Yeah.
I didn't know it.
I was actually like last year. I was trying to get into like the interest situation. I'm trying to like get in contact with the providers, and everything seemed to go well. And then the internet just started like acting okay consistently for like 2 months. And I was like, oh, I guess we just don't need to like progress this topic anymore. But as soon as that happened,
No.
yeah, and I was like, okay, I guess I've got to make that my priority this semester as president.
Yeah,
like
Wi-Fi is, in my opinion, never a viable competitive gaming option.
Yeah.
It just isn't.
Every millisecond counts, and just having one of those milliseconds just it's just inconsistent.
Yeah.
The players to play their best, and when they're their best.
Even if I had to make a tier list of like unfortunate gaming setups, like you're in a situation that's like less than ideal. We'll say like par, or like ideal is like a gaming PC, just like it has a graphics card, it is running your game at at least like 120 hertz and frame rate, and whatever lowest settings, and an Ethernet connection. That's like that's par. That is very good to have for a gaming setup. And then like B tier would be like the same thing but 60 FPS. It's like, oh, that's like not ideal, but like if you're really good, you might be able to make that work, especially if like, I don't know, you're playing something that isn't super intensive on the hit scan. You're not playing like Valorant or just a DPS hero. Maybe you're playing a tank. There's a lot of ways you can get around that. But then there's like having like a gaming laptop, or not a gaming laptop, a non-gaming laptop. It's like 60 hertz, but it's membrane keyboard.
30 FPS.
You might be somewhere between 30 and 60 FPS. There might be some. I don't think there's usually latency on a laptop monitor, but I doubt that most of them are 1 ms like response time. So dealing with a response time that's slower. Obviously we had early bird start off on a gaming laptop and get to master probably GM just fine on a gaming laptop. I keep calling it a gaming laptop. It wasn't a gaming laptop.
Oh, it's just a normal laptop?
It's just some normal ass laptop. It might have had a graphics card in it. I forget. That might be a big factor, but point is, it was a laptop. It wasn't like a high-end laptop by any means.
Seems there are, so we might be heading back into this at any moments.
Yeah. Once we stop seeing that little buffer circle on Zappat, which has now disappeared, that means he's connected to the lobby. And finally, we are moving back in. But yeah, I was going to say anyway, F tier would be Wi-Fi.
Yeah.
Just any setup Wi-Fi. It just soils it. All right, so we are moving in with the Primal. But there's going to be a lot to deal with on the side of Miami. It's going to be hard to play out this. You need some way to pressure them into wanting to use the EMP, because it's kind of the biggest thing that can shut you down. It's very unfortunate to lose a kill just to Nano here, but playing around EMP is already pretty rough. Actually get the translocator here. They're going to move in with a B. Thickman getting a lot of damage in. Bink's getting quite low. Looks like Thickman wants to convert this fight into a lot of pressure for GMU. He actually gets a big boop, stopping Winston from leaving too far out. Jackson getting some pressure in, honestly. Getting that Bionade cooldown out is going to be big for GMU. So they push in a little bit further. A Bink's too far. Does go down in the hands of the Cassidy. Now Miami rotating around the map. Amform getting big pressured here. Didn't want to coalesce because the EMP was available. So GMU didn't lose any ults to that, thankfully. But unfortunately, they all die. But now EMP down. We'll see if they want to take this next fight fast or slow. Technically at an ult disadvantage, you want to play slow and build up your own ultimates. But then going to be going back into the EMP again. That is the ult rotation economy that unfortunately Overwatch players have to deal with all the time. Big pick for a Binks though.
Thickman going in.
I'm liking it. Unfortunately, Thickman's antied here. Needed to back out. Amform not able to get that kill. It looks like the Primal is going to take out Jackson somehow. Unfortunate for him. You see, Miami's making a lot of these rotations to really set up before a fight. You can see it before every fight here. We get an overhead. Playing multiple angles. Honestly, this time we didn't get to see it because GMU's taking a very staggered approach to touch the point because it is overtime. Zapad just trying to stay alive. Unfortunately, ties to a high noon and mines. Not very good for him. GMU, it's do or die now. Jackson just wants to get this one kill here and get his Death Blossom, but does go down as well. Miami's going to win 2-0. That's map score and match score. All right, well, that's it we have for today. I think the next game will be on Thursday. It might be 9 p.m. Because we have to move the time there. I'll double check that for you guys before we head out. So it's going to be, last I heard, 9 p.m. I don't have what team for you, unfortunately. I don't have the bracket readily available. I just got here, turned on my computer, and started casting, muted, unfortunately, but we're here now, and this should be a lot cleaner in the future moving forward, but we will see you guys Thursday. More tough matches ahead, but it's good Overwatch. It's good Overwatch. I'm Hamster Quest, joined by the Husky DS. Any final words?
Trust me, GMU this semester, we're going to do good. Because we kind of didn't scrim that much over the summer. And it's like the Invitational was something that happened last minute.
Yeah, we haven't run our tryouts.
Yeah, no, we don't even have like official teams yet. This is like some last minute choices to enter this tournament.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was thinking in the car, like coming over here, about some points to make while casting today, and one of them I was going to make is like this is the skill floor for the team right now. It can really only go up from here because these are the teammates that they just have available, rolling over from the last semester before tryouts without really scrimming, and so this is the baseline GMU. I don't even think coaching is happening right now, so
Yeah.
only going up from here, thankfully. So it's unfortunate that we have to go up against so many tough teams. HUE Fest is a very prestigious competition, specifically for Overwatch. I'm sure it is for the other titles as well, League of Legends, Valorant, whatnot, Rocket League. But GMU has those things too. So there'll be more action to catch, and not just Overwatch, but other games that are participating in the HUE Fest as well. Make sure to follow the GMU socials to stay notified of when those will be in. I will sign out here. Thank you for watching, and Overwatch will catch you Thursday.
Yes.